Raden Wijaya was also called Dyawijaya was the founder of Majapahit Kingdom as well as the first king of Majapahit with the title Prabu Kertarajasa Jayawardhana. Whose full name was Naraja Sangramawijaya Sri Maharaja Kertajasa Jayawardhana. At that time, Jayakatwang's rebellion killed King Kertanegara. Kertanegara was the king who brought Singasari to its heyday as well as the last ruler of the Singasari kingdom. Kertanegara reigned in 1254. Raden Wijaya then fled, trying to take refuge in Terong to the north of Singasari. However, because Kadari troops continued to chase him, he chose to go east by enlisting the help of the village head of Kudadu. He managed to cross Madura Strait to meet Arya Viraja, ruler of Songanep, and during his flight he received help from Arya Viraja.
Nampaknya situasi di sini sudah berbahaya. Aku harus pergi menyelamatkan diri. Tujuanku saat ini untuk menyeberangi Selat Madura dan meminta bantuan.
After arriving in Madura, Raden Wijaya met Arya Viraraja and asked him for help.
Akhirnya saya berhasil menyeberangi Selat Madura. Terima kasih Kepala Desa.
Sama-sama nak, semoga kamu bertemu dengan Arya Wirawijaya.
After that, Raden Wijaya finally met Arya Viraja.
Wahai Adipati Arya Wiraraja, aku ingin meminta bantuanmu. Dan aku berjanji jika aku menang, akan kubagi dua kekuasaanku denganmu.
Baiklah, aku akan menerima permohonan bantuanmu. Dan sekarang akan kubuat rencana untuk mengalahkan Jayakatwang.
Then, at first Arya Viraja told Jayakatwang that Raden Wijaya had surrendered to Jayakatwang. Jayakatwang, who knew this, was happy and sent an envoy to pick up Raden Wijaya at Jumbiru port. Raden Wijaya then asked for Tari Forest to the east of Kadiri to be built as a hunting tourist area. Raden Wijaya said he wanted to live there. Jayakatwang, who likes to hunt, immediately granted it without suspicion.
Aku ingin meminta sebuah hutan untuk aku jadikan kawasan wisata berburu.
Hutan mana yang kamu minta, Raden Wijaya?
Hutan Tari, hutan yang ada di sebelah timur Kadiri. Aku ingin bermukim di situ.
Baiklah, aku akan mengabulkan permintaanmu dan aku akan memberikan bantuan besar kepadamu, Raden Wijaya.
Baiklah, terima kasih Jayakatwang, kau sudah mengabulkan permintaanku, membuka hutan dan pemukiman di situ.
Then Viraja sent the Songanep people led by his son Ranggalawe to help Raden Wijaya open the forest in Kidung Panji Wijayakrama. A Madurans found a bitter Maja fruit. Therefore, the residential village to be established by Raden Wijaya was given the name Majapahit. In 1293, a Mongol army of 2,000 people led by Ikemese, Kausi, and Sihpi landed in Java to attack Kertanegara because in 1289 Kertanegara had injured an envoy sent by Kublai Khan, the Mongol king. Raden Wijaya took advantage of the arrival of the Mongol troops to destroy Jayakatwang. He also invited Ikemese to cooperate. Wijaya asked for help to reclaim the power of the Rajasa dynasty in Java from Jayakatwang's hand, and only after that he was willing to submit to the Mongols.
Baiklah, aku akan tunduk padamu. Akan tetapi kau harus juga bisa membantuku untuk merebut kembali kekuasaan Wangsa Rajasa di Jawa dari tangan Jayakatwang.
Baiklah, aku akan membantumu untuk merebut kembali daerah kekuasaan dari Wangsa Rajasa di Jawa dari tangan Jayakatwang.
Jakatwang, who knew about the collaboration between Raden Wijaya and Ikemese, immediately sent Kadiri troops to destroy them. But the troops were defeated by the Mongols, and then a combination of Mongol, Majapahit and Maduran's troops moved to attack the capital of the Kadiri kingdom. Jakatwang finally lost and was taken prisoner with his son Ardhawaja on a Mongol ship.
Ikemese, aku minta izin kepadamu untuk kembali ke Majapahit untuk mempersiapkan penyerahan diri.
Baiklah, segera ke Majapahit dan persiapkanlah penyerahan dirimu. Aku akan memberikan prajuritku untuk mengawalmu sampai ke Majapahit.
Terima kasih Ikemese.
Arriving in Majapahit, Raden Wijaya and his troops killed the Mongol soldiers who were escorting him, and on April 19, 1293, Raden Wijaya attacked Mongol army who was parting in Dahau with the Majapahit troops. After losing 3,000 of his soldiers, Ikemese decided to retreat, and the remaining Mongol Asuka finally left Java on 24 April 1293.
Patriku, matahari sekarang ini bersinar cukup terik sekali. Lebih baik kita beristirahat sejenak di tempat ini.
Baik Baginda, prajurit sekalian, sekarang kita tinggal sejenak. Mari kita beristirahat bersama.
Baiklah.
All the soldiers rested. While resting, some soldiers were clearing the forest, and some were looking for food in the form of forest fruits for Raden Wijaya and for the others.
Baginda, ini ada sedikit buah makan yang Baginda bisa.
Terima kasih, Patiku. Memang aku sedikit lapar.
Suddenly, it occurred to me that the kingdom that we were going to establish was called Majapahit. I gave that name because here there is a Maja tree that tastes bitter. Finally, in 1293, the kingdom of Majapahit was founded in the city of Mojokerto. After Majapahit kingdom was running, Raden Wijaya had a governor named Ranggalawe and Lembusawara. It was said that Raden Wijaya and his party were in the royal room. The continuation of the story is as follows.
Baiklah, Patriku. Kalian harus berjanji akan setia kepadaku dan kepada semua rakyat Majapahit. Apakah kalian mengerti?
Siap, mengerti.
After chatting in the royal room, it turns out that Ranggalawe and Lembusara were planning a rebellion to seize the royal throne from Raden Wijaya.
Temanku, aku tak puas dengan kedudukan yang ditanda dengan saya pada aku. Tidak tak sabar untuk merebut tahta.
Benar, aku juga. Dan telah banyak prajurit yang membantu kita.
Finally, a rebellion occurred and resulted in Raden Wijaya's death, and in honor of Raden Wijaya, statues were made in the form of Lord Vishnu and Shiva. Raden Wijaya was replaced by Jayanegara. Nilai moral drama Raden Wijaya diantaranya berani dalam mengambil tindakan, bijaksana, tidak gegabah mengambil keputusan, dan meminta bantuan kepada Tuhan Yang Maha Esa. Nilai moral Raden Wijaya sendiri bijaksana dan arus dalam bertindak. Nilai moral Jakatwang sendiri memiliki rasa semangat dan juga gotong royong dan selalu berusaha. Nilai moral Ranggalawe pantang menyerah dan tanggung jawab. Sedangkan nilai moral Lembusora sendiri memiliki sikap yang jujur dan memiliki sikap jiwa kemanusiaan.